beautiful Miami and Hard Rock City, site of this year's Capital One Orange Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. Hi, folks, and welcome to this highly competitive matchup, as we'll see the number 9 team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. Return starts from inside the 5. Gets across the 25-yard line. They'll spot it at the 27. So the LSU Tigers offense comes onto the field for the first time today. Well, this quarterback has earned a reputation as being one of the elite guys in the sport. Just an electric skill set.
Yeah, this is a guy that can really do everything for you. They do a nice job of building their offensive game plan around his skill set, and I think this offense trusts every decision he makes.
Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Pass caught on second down now. Dropping back. It's Nussmeier. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. That's good for a first down near the 40. A new set of downs after that completion. Caught in the backfield. It's Anderson.
Well, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between the quarterback and the receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. QB decides to keep it here. They stop him behind the line. That's going to set up fourth down and short. And the punt team now on to kick it away. Looking to flip the field here. And he gets it away, a directional kick with pretty good distance. And the punt heads out of bounds. Excellent work. They'll spot this down near the 5-yard line. So Alabama's offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. And Kirk, this is going to be fun. One of the best edge matchups we're going to see all season long. Elite wide receiver, elite corner, both competitive guys ready to go at each other.
And you know this corner, we had a chance to visit with him this week. He wants to be on an island against one of the best receivers in the country. And he's going to get that chance today to have a chance to showcase that he, in fact, is the top corner in college football.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Hit just as he throws the ball. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Not much of a return, but the pick ends the scoring threat and sets the offense up at the 33.
Well, your best player's got to make big plays in these kind of moments, and that's what happened right here with this defensive back. The offense in a tie game in the red zone, looking at points, and instead, the defense with the interception. In a tie game, their offense now has the ball.
And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. Grab behind the line, it's Anderson. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Back to pass. It's Nussmeier. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, LSU. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Cuevas. Tackle right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. He'll hand it off. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Grab behind the line. It's Williams. He's in the clear. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. Play action, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Scanning the field, it's Simpson. The throw complete to the running back underneath. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain sets them up 1st down at the 33.
That's a great play by this offense to keep the drive alive, and a good find by the quarterback on 3rd down.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. And the ball to the ground. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Trying to find room. It's Miller. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. He's going to lose ground on the run. Now it's going to bring up 4th and short. And on 4th down, they line up in the Wildcat. What's the call here? Defense makes the tackle, but that Wildcat look does produce a 1st down. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Going for his running back. Dumps it down to the back. Clock. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the 2nd period. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up 1st and goal. Looking downfield, it's Simpson. Gets made on the right side. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and goal for the offense. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Alabama. They were backed up to start the drive, and some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Extra point try coming now. And he knocks it right through. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Caught over the middle. It's Anderson. They bring him down after a short gain there. The completion makes it second down. Looking for some space. It's Durham. They stop him, but it's a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. That's caught. It's Anderson.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Chris, it feels good to see an LSU team be able to run the football when you know they're going to run it. I mean, they've been doing that forever. All the way back to Jacob Hester and Kevin Falk. His ability to run the ball and catch out of the backfield. Leonard Fournette. And, of course, Clyde Edwards-Helaire on that great 2019 team. And now, LSU stable of backs again on this roster, too.
He's got a man down the middle. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. So the blitz does not get home that time. He stands in the pocket and delivers the throw.
Yeah, good throw, but really it's all about that offensive line. The communication, you can see him pointing out the blitz and being concerned pre-snap. It worked out perfectly for them. They were able to put each offensive lineman on a defender and gave the quarterback the time he needed to make that throw.
Caught on the shovel pass. It's caught. A quick shovel pass there. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. Trying to run it. It's Durham. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Here we go. 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. To the air. It's Nussmeier. Defense is coming after him. Grab near the sticks. It's Sharp. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have 1st and goal now. He's looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. He had all day back there before throwing a strike. Touchdown, Tigers.
Boy, as a quarterback, you get down in this area of the field, you love having a big target to be able to throw the football to. Defense is expecting to run. You put the ball up in the air and let the big tight end come down with a touchdown.
And now they'll set up for the point after. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Side complete. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Play fake. Looking to throw. Bringing pressure. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Chris, what a shot, right? Come to an LSU game and you see a defensive lineman overwhelm an offensive lineman and come up with a big sack. When was the last time you didn't see LSU have defensive linemen who can make life difficult for quarterbacks and offensive linemen? Because I can't. They always have...
Oh, he's swarming again. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Play the drive, quick throw to the left. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Gets the first and still running. And the sophomore brought down after an excellent run. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Send the back in motion. Looking to pass. It's Nussmeier. Gets hauled in here over the middle. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. First down to the 32. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Finds his man. It's Anderson. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Quarterback keeps the football. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, he keeps it on the option, and it's not always the big play. It's sometimes just getting the first down. He does a nice job of knowing where he needed to go. We got a new set of downs.
LSU now operating in the red zone. It's a shotgun run call. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. Offense tops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. This is the 6th play on the drive. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Green. Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now. The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. Grab by the receiver. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, LSU.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
See if they can convert the point after. PHC is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And he takes this from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Looking for a gap. It's Miller. Here he goes. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Looking to pass. It's Simpson. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Fellas, by the looks of things, we've had one enjoyable first half in Springfield. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. And the Soft were able to bring him down quickly. Important second down play coming up. The back's got it. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Quick throw complete to the tight end. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. He finds his man. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks into the clear. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. caught behind the line. It's Horton. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Fakes the handoff. Looking to throw. He's got it. Looking for the end zone. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. Did not get there, and now it's going to bring up fourth down and 1. So it looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. This is going to be a 21-yard chip shot. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. And they'll give it to the back. Solid run. They'll bring it down at the 28-yard line. Second down play coming up. Dropping back. It's Nussmeier. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Caught in the backfield. It's Anderson. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Second down after that previous play. He'll hand it off. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Thomas. And they do pick up first down yardage. Set up now at the 44. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They get him to the ground, but it's first down now at the 28. Grab behind the line. It's Anderson. Nowhere to run. A corralling for no gain. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Off the play fake. Looking to pass it. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a first and goal from the 10. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, LSU. A big body tight end is a matchup nightmare for this defense at the goal line.
If you put a bigger linebacker on him, he can move away and use his speed. And if you go with an undersized, more athletic safety or defensive back, then he's just going to up and over him. Just a nice job of utilizing your tight end in this area.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. They go up 18 after the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Caught near the sticks. It's Williams. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Makes the catch. It's Horton. Great footwork. A big opening now. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes. And this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense is set up just outside the 30. The receiver grabs it. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They make the tackle, but he gains enough to make the first down in what should be the last play of the third quarter. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. And they got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's review how we got here. Now, entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. To throw, it's Simpson. And the pass is complete to the tight end. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Alabama has now moved into the red zone. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Makes a quick catch. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. One of those critical third down plays coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Running back grabs it on a screen. He can't reach the goal line. They tackle him inside the 5. The Tide offense line up here on first and goal. Looking to throw yet again. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
I'll tell you what, Chris, I didn't expect this. This quarterback is outstanding, but they have pressured him all game long, and they got to him again.
So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 11. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Trapped again in the pocket.
Well, this defensive unit has certainly picked a great time to make a stand with back-to-back sacks, starting with that first and goal play. Curious to see if the defense revs up its engine and tries to apply some pressure here on third down.
Great job by the defense so far. It's third and goal from a long way out. Out of the gun now on third down. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Well, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5 wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. PAT is good, makes it an 11-point game, 28-17. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Quickly behind the 6 here after the loss. Second down and 11. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Play fake, looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Anderson. He's going to lose yardage here. The defense pursues and forces him out of bounds. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. And here comes the punter onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And this punt heads toward the sideline. Doesn't travel very far. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 29. Back to throw. It's Simpson. The pass rush closing in. Contact as he threw it. He makes the grab. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
How about this guy making this throw? I mean, they have harassed him all game long, and here we are in the fourth quarter. He takes another hit, and this time gets enough on it to be able to complete it. Great play by the quarterback.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. Looking to throw it on first down. Caught behind the line. It's Cuevas. He'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time. Looking to pass here on second down. The short completion of the tight end. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. Crucial third down play after that completion. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle the pressure of this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of, Chris, get this, 7 sacks in this game so far.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Needs a completion here on fourth down. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management is going to be very important here in the final minutes. And looking to throw now on first down. The pocket breaking down. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, the quarterback makes a mistake here. That's football 101. Once you get outside of the pocket, you've got to get rid of the football in this situation and not take the sack, especially in the fourth quarter.
We'll see if they can overcome the sack. Second and very long. To the air. It's Simpson. Throws it to the right. He's got it with room to run. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there. They move the 6. They'll hurry to the line here on first down now. And the offense wisely spikes the ball here to stop the clock. Nothing on first down, so now it's second and goal from the 6. They look to throw it here on second down. The quarterback finds an open target on the left side. The offense signals for a timeout. 28 seconds remaining on the clock. They need a touchdown here. Down big in the fourth quarter. Third and goal. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking to the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness. So they're short on fourth down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. And it's good right down the middle. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Well, they didn't really have much of a choice. Had to go with his onside kick, but as we all know, such a low chance of actually recovering this. It was likely their only option if they wanted to get another shot at trying to get the football back.
everybody to beautiful Miami and Hard Rock Stadium, site of this year's Capital One Orange Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. Hi, folks, and welcome to this highly competitive matchup as we'll see the number 9 team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the 15th ranked team, the Arizona State Sun Devils. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Sun Devils will kick this away to get us going here. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hampton. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So Alabama's offense comes on the field first today. They will go up against a secondary, Kirk, that talks about the no-fly zone. These guys are confident in their ability to just lock down wide receivers and take away the opponent's passing game.
Seems like every year in college football, there's secondaries around the country that want to brag that they have the best group of defensive backs. I think this defense and this secondary specifically has a very strong case with what they have to work with. The question I have is, how will the offense consistently move the ball against this group today?
So on the opening drive, they're backed up here now, 3rd and 9. Looking to throw. It's Simpson. Caught by the receiver. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Good pass to the flat to a receiver. Good execution. Gets a block and gets the 1st down.
Well, of all the receivers to lose track of, it's this guy, one of the best receivers in the entire country. Lucky that wasn't the score.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Here's a screen pass to the running back.
Chris, the timing of this screen pass just seemed to be off. The defense almost waiting for the ball to be thrown. He had nowhere to go by the time he caught it.
Running back has it on a screen now. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43. 6th play of the drive coming up. Handoff in a single back formation. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up. And the quarterback keeps it here. The junior able to bring him down quickly. They come up 3rd and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
They bring the punter onto the field now. That one lands and bounces out of bounds. So Arizona State's offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. And all eyes, Kirk, in this matchup of elite wide receivers. They got great skill. They got big personalities. You know they want to outdo each other in this showdown today.
Well, it's a showcase opportunity for both of these 2 wide receivers. A lot of eyes on them, not only in college football, but I don't know the last time, Chris, we were on the field pregame and saw so many NFL personnel evaluating these 2 to see who ends up stepping up and playing better.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Here's the target, and it's complete. Breaks loose at the 40. He's in the clear. Finally tackled down at the 19, and just like that, the offense is moved into the red zone.
Well, sometimes as a quarterback, you just never know, right? I mean, here's a short throw, and give credit to this wide receiver, not just making the catch, but look at the production after the catch. That's what separates the good receivers from the great ones.
This offense showing their explosive ability. One huge play, and they're set up in the red zone. Off the play fake on first down. It's a quick grab.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated and get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Makes a quick grab. Great defensive play, tackled quickly. Not much of a gain. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Back to pass. It's Levin. Grab made by the tight end. We're able to convert. It'll be first and goal at the 7. Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 8. A direct snap. He's swarmed by the defense. So play number 7 on this drive is a third down and goal. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Caught near the goal line. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, ASU. Now the try here for the extra point. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out. It's Hampton. Stopped at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Play action here on first down. Short pass finds the tight end. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Second down, we're going to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Using his legs, it's Miller. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Now it's second down here. Back's got it again. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. To throw, it's Simpson. Caught over the middle, it's Williams. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter. Well, Kirk, Arizona State has the lead here. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They'll hand it off. Has the first down and more. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up. Offense looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Cuevas.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility, what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
Second down after that completion. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down.
Boy, you keep getting these chunk runs by this offense. They keep moving the chains and putting a lot of pressure on this defense, especially on a long drive like this. This defense looks clearly worn down.
1st and 10 play coming up. Looking for a gap. It's Miller. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5. Williams. And he will be stuffed for no gain. The offense readies for play number 10 in this drive. To throw, it's Simpson. Snags the quick throw. They make the tackle, but that's enough to set him up first down at the 15. Alabama now operating in the red zone. Now in the red zone, it's Simpson. Pressure is coming. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
So the first snap in the red zone, and this defense, I'll tell you what, they are up for the challenge. A big sack that could really lessen the damage on this drive.
Second down now after the sack. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Caught over the middle. It's Cuevas. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Defense wraps him up after a 6-yard gain. Brings up fourth down. Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. The field goal is good. So after the field goal, the kicker out there. Return starts from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of. Starts with a quick pass to the left off the RPO. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense getting set. It's second down. Looking downfield. It's Levitt. The receiver makes the catch. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. First down. Looking to throw the football. Comes up with the catch. They stop him at the 45, but that's good for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. On first and 10, looking to throw. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. After the incompletion, they come up on second and 10 from the 45. He makes the grab.
I understand the offense going to the quick slant, especially when you have a receiver that can do some damage after the catch. Pretty good job here by this defense not allowing that to happen.
Looks left and finds his target there. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24.
This defense has got to do a better job in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, and this offense could have 50 on you by the end of this game.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Looking for a man. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Here's the second down play. There's the snap. They'll set up the throw. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. And the 8th play on this drive coming up. In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Incomplete for a third straight play. So they'll pass up the chip shot field goal attempt and go for it on fourth down. Looking to throw it again. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's first and goal right there. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Dropping back. It's Levitt. Looking for 6. Back to the end zone. They say he did not get his foot down. Incomplete. No gain makes it second down and goal from the 5. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Running out of time in the pocket. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside, give him a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
So here we go, 3rd and goal. Giving up that sack has made this a real headache for the offense. Let's see if they can convert. Here comes 3rd and goal, trying to overcome that sack they gave up earlier. This will be a challenge. Makes the grab, a chance to score. So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. So they settled for 3, and now the kickoff. We'll see if the opposing offense has enough time to answer before halftime. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Grab down the middle. It's Young. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. First down and 10 now. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Oh, and he dives to make a beautiful catch there. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Scanning the field. It's Simpson looking to set up a screen pass here.
Chris, the execution here on the screen pass was okay by the offense. The defense just almost anticipating the screen. He had nowhere to go.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Running back grabs it on a screen. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. They crank up the tempo here for this important 3rd down play. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's running out of time here. Lets it go quickly. Oh, what a grab! They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line. And that is going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now.
And is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions? Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. He'll return it from inside the 5. And the return will be brought down. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. They begin with a quick throw to the left. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Looking to throw. It's Levitt. Receiver makes the grab. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Grab behind the line. It's Moss. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. And it's a comeback route. And the gain just good enough for a first down. The Sun Devils pick up enough yards to move the sticks. On first down, it's play action. What a catch! They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Fresh set it down to the offense. First down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. An inside give now from the shotgun. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. The Sun Devils come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Grab behind the line. It's Moss. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Offense sets up for play number 8 on this drive. RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. Here's the option play. He'll toss it to the back. And they bring him down, but not before he picks up the first. Good execution on the option. This defense just cannot get off the field. The long march moves on. Caught near the sticks. It's Moss. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 7. Back to throw. It's Levitt. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
On first and goal, Chris, they run the football and lose yards. Then here on second down, they try to throw it in, come up with a sack. What can the offensive coordinator come up with here on third down? Because they've been going in reverse on these last couple plays.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And they'll bring him down after a short gain. Moves the football inside the 5. So here on fourth down, out comes the field goal team. Knocks that one right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Adams. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. From the shotgun, it's a handoff.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Try and muscle for the first down. Tackle right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Caught behind the line. It's Porton. The defense drops him for a loss. They went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now. Dropping back. It's Simpson. Caught in the flat by the running back. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Throwing off play action. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. The defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up fourth down. They'll kick it away here. And the coverage team downs the ball right there. The offense begins this drive, backs to their own goal line, set up at the 3. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Short connection to the tight end here. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Makes the grab. It's Moss. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. Well, Kirk, Arizona State has the lead here. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game sets before we move on. We're Set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. On the ground, it's good. They test the middle there, but get nothing. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. And the Sun Devils are on the move here. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Receiver makes the catch. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Dropping back. It's Levitt. Caught quickly. The gain is good enough for a first down near the 38. The Sun Devils come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Grinding away on the ground. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Important 2nd down play coming up. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Here's a target, and it's complete.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just about to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. And the Sun Devils will line up to kick it away. And finally, we have a punt, the first of the game for either team. Not what he was hoping for. Instead of pinning the offense deep, it's a touchback. Off the play fake on first down. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Finds room at the 30. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
Hey, you're down by a couple possessions late in the game. That's exactly how you want to start this drive. Let's see what they can do with it after that nice gain.
A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looks to the left, and it's complete. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down at the 48.
This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
1st and 10 now for the offense. Back to pass. It's Simpson. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 10 now from the 48 after that incompletion. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Caught for the completion.
A fourth quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry and try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
Back to throw again. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And they convert on 3rd down, moving the football to the 35. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, it's incomplete. A rare drop from an excellent wide receiver. Brings up 3rd down. Now this is the 8th play on this drive. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. Alabama has now moved into the red zone. Play action here on first down. Takes a quick catch. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Defense is coming after him. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. Scanning the field, it's Simpson. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown! What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment.
This offense has done what's been asked of them. They get the touchdown. Now it comes down to, can you recover the onside kick to give yourself a shot?
Now the important point after attempt. PAT is good, so the deficit now just 3, 13-10. Believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team, all over that to make the recovery.
Good call here to go with this onside kick. It looked like they may have had a shot to be able to come up with this recovery. Unfortunately, they don't, and this could wrap up the ballgame.